What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Raymond Chaco Forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am back with another video. But before I get into that video, I want to remind everyone that I leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. Take the time to click on that link, run the views up, run the thumbs up, and run the comments up. Today, I'm sharing my thoughts on Brittany Griner is free as part of a prisoner swap with Russia. I want to share my thoughts on that. I first found out about this situation yesterday when I showed up for work and it was all over the news. Like, yo. Then I went to do my research, went on Facebook, seen an article. I'm taking time just now to read it. Just now getting around to reading the article. And it says, Ms. Griner has been at the center of a fraught geopolitical showdown between Washington and Moscow. The Biden administration traded her for Viktor Bout, a notorious Russian arms dealer known as the Merchant of Death. Washington. Brittany Griner, the American basketball star in prison in Russia on drug charges, was released on Thursday after nearly 10 months of captivity in a prisoner swap for Viktor Bout, a convicted Russian arms dealer known as the Merchant of Death. President Biden announced her release in a brief statement from the Roosevelt Room of the White House, with Sharella Griner, Ms. Griner's wife, smiling by his side. Ms. Griner was expected to land overnight in San Antonio and be examined at a U.S. Army hospital there. I spoke with Brittany Griner. Mr. Biden said she's safe. She's on a plane. She's on her way home after months of being unjustly detained in Russia, held in intolerable circumstances. He added, Brittany will soon be back in the arms of her loved ones, and she should have been there all along. The release of Ms. Griner, who turned 32 while in custody, was a rare bright spot in the confrontation between Mr. Biden and Vladimir, whatever the president over there, V. Putin, the president of Russia, over Mr. Putin's invasion of Ukraine earlier this year. Yeah, all this did go down around the same time. So she's home, she's released. She's been home now 2 days. This was Thursday, today is now Saturday. I gotta say, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know, that's a good thing that she's released. I mean, I'm surprised that it took that long. I'm shocked that it took that long. 10 months. 10 months of being incarcerated in Russia. It took the Biden administration 10 months to get her released. To me, that's crazy. I mean, I feel like it should have took that long. But I don't know the process that it took, but she's home. And I don't know how true it is, but I know it was on the news that there's an American soldier over there. It's American soldiers captured in Russia. Why that soldier? Why they not trying to get that soldier released? I'd rather have a soldier home that fought in wars, that put his life on the line for America, than a basketball player, than a famous basketball player. In my opinion, that's in my opinion. I don't know how nobody else feels, but that's my opinion. And I also heard on the Breakfast Club that it's a captured over there. One of the American troops is over there. Can't remember what war he fought in, but regardless of the matter, I feel like he's more important than a basketball player because he don't put his life on the line for America. What have Brittany Griner done for America? Besides play basketball. You know, that's just in my opinion. But some said it was a two swap. Biden wanted 2 prisoners for 1. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. And the person that we released to Russia, the arms dealer, you don't know how long that man was over here in America and what he know. Now that's not the main threat. The main threat is who he's going to teach next. Well, that's a threat knowing. That should scare America, that he's an arms dealer that was over here to kill. What did it say? Master destruction. Let me make sure I'm repeating it right. Cause I say this article to my news feed on Facebook. Now he was a merchant of death. This Viktor Bout, a notorious Russian arms dealer known as the Merchant of Death. There's no telling how long he was over here in America killing Americans before he got captured. There's no telling. There's no telling what he's learned over here in America in that whole time of being incarcerated and before he was incarcerated. So the real threat comes in the people he gonna train. Cause I'm pretty sure he's gonna be big in Russia. He's gonna be big in Russia. They're gonna use him to train others, or based on what he's learned and how many years he been in America. You know what I mean? So it could lead to a lot of bad problems. This could lead to a lot of bad that's about to happen. You know, I'm not wishing that bad on America, but think about it. He's a merchant of death, arms dealer. There's no telling what connections he's made over here. There's no telling what he's learned over here in America. And what he's going to do with all that knowledge. It's not just going to go to the grave when he die. He's going to pass it on to other generations and generations and generations. And so forth and so forth. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I'm thankful she's home, but I feel like it should have been a better trade than that. It should have took 10 months. To be honest, I really feel like she should be home. Serve your time. You messed up over there just like anybody else. Anybody else that mess up in America or in another country, you do the crime, you gotta do the time. Yeah, I feel that was a hard sentence, but that's Russia. Russia had their own rules. America had their own rules. Nobody don't feel injustice when people over here in America getting years and years in prison for small amounts of marijuana. So why is it a big deal that Brittany and Griner got 10 years for a small amount of marijuana in Russia? You know what I mean? Fair is fair, right is right. Wrong is wrong, you know? I mean, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, y'all. I'm just speaking my opinion. You know? Just speaking my opinion. But she's home. She's home. Hopefully, Biden can work on getting that soldier home that been over there catch up for however long. You know? So, because from my understanding, America wanted to do a 2-for-1. America wanted 2 for the price of 1. But Russia didn't agree. So they agreed to 1-to-1. So hopefully they can get this soldier home. He get on his family. I'm glad to know that she's home with her family, but I feel like she should still be over there serving her time. You messed up in Russia. You didn't mess up in America. You messed up in Russia. I hope that she learned a valuable lesson from all of this. I hope she learned a valuable lesson from all this. You know, I hope she learned a very valuable lesson from all this. Well, I didn't want to share that story with y'all, share my thoughts on this situation. For a shout out, my shout out video the last Sunday in December. Y'all tell me how y'all feel knowing that Brittany and Griner home. Do y'all feel that this was a good trade? Do you feel that should have pushed more to get that soldier out? That American soldier from Russia to America? Or do you feel that it was a good enough trade? Let me know in the comments. I'll give you a shout out in my shout out video last Sunday in December. If you like my thoughts on this situation, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Make sure you turn on post notifications to be notified every time I load a new video. Also, I'll leave a link to a different playlist in every description box. So you're trying to click on that link, run the views up, run the thumbs up, and run the comments up. Also, happy holidays, everyone watching the video. Enjoy your family time. Remember, the holidays and family gatherings are all about the 3 F's. Family, fun, and food. Leave all the other nonsense where you lay your head at, where you pay bills at. It's all about family, fun, and food.